I'm Mike, this is Phil. We are watching Truncated Power Rangers, this project that I started 14 years ago in college. Phil wrote some episodes, voiced one character, the good ones. And because Hasbro and Saban, etc., don't like these being on the internet, this is a workaround to try and get them back on the internet. So we're going to have them playing in the corner while we have commentary. Now, we haven't seen these in a very long time, so they could be dated. There could be some references I don't get anymore.
They will be dated. I don't think there's a could about the very little I remember about this is they will be dated.
Yes. So, first off, I started this in 2008. The first 3 episodes were written over the course of a week when I was doing my internship in New York City, living in my great-grandmother's basement in Queens. This first one is called Pilot. Not the best name, but it is what it is, and here we go.
It was a simpler time.
It was.
Yeah, good thing we discovered the second moon Asada sure needs the revenue.
No kidding, times are tough. Hey, what's that?
Probably some time capsule. Let's steal it.
Wow, this moon has gravity just like the backlot we filmed the moon landings on.
That was nice of them.
I thought I was being so edgy, putting a moon landing joke in there.
This thing anyway.
And 3. What? Monsters? Run away!
The ship's
Hey,
that
that's
way.
all 4 of them.
I have a read one more.
For some reason, I thought the Wii Sports theme was so funny for the juice bar.
Hey guys!
Like, who are you?
It was a
My
simpler
name's
time.
Billy. My mom says I need to get out more and martial arts are trendy now, so here I am.
I love leitmotifs, and I thought that the Mario music for Bulk and Skull
Oh my god, I want theme music too!
was perfect.
It's us! Hey, it's Scarlet. The Pierceman coming to the right to castle.
Need to saving?
Nuh-uh.
I'll fully admit, I'm not the best voice actor in the world.
Did you hear him? We're going to save you! I said nuh-uh. She's a spicy meatball. I like spicy.
You get it? They're Italian.
I
He's
got
the
that.
star, not to me. Like, I think you should go away or something.
Please don't do your rap thing again. We'll go.
Meanwhile, on the lunar soundstage.
Yes, Goldar, do you remember the plan?
You bet. Oh boy.
Finster, start making monsters to capture those kids!
Say so.
Those Earth boys will be pining over you soon enough.
For some reason, like, I knew going in that I want to read his plan that she wanted to turn all the boys on Earth into sex slaves.
It's again.
Because again, it was a simpler time. The hardest part about making these, especially early on, was I had gotten it in my head that I didn't want to like loop footage, so I really wanted to stay within the confines of how long a scene was. So I had to try to make it fit. And unfortunately, some of these early ones, like, yay, dead time!
Dead space, dead air.
Watchmen.
Yeah.
Hey,
I can't understand these simple martial arts moves.
The Watchmen reference is because I was actually reading Watchmen for the first time when I wrote that.
Class is dismissed early because I have to take a job. Gross.
Ah, the 90s.
Man, that was a
Headbands,
monster
sleeveless
movie I just
shirts.
took. It was as big as a Tyrannosaurus.
Still sleeveless.
Still sleeveless shirts.
Impossible. Dinosaurs are the best thing ever, right? I'm just saying dinosaurs were pretty big. Don't you talk back, Poppy. You don't know how big they were.
Making Trini a Latina was an inspired choice. I was because well, her original actress was Hispanic, and I was living in a Spanish-speaking neighborhood at the time, so that definitely rubbed off a lot. And that's the whole reason I did Mario and Luigi, because of that and the death
You
music.
had to stick with it for the rest of the
Yes,
series.
exactly.
Who invited Parkinson's disease to the juice bar? Zordon, why did we set up in California?
This is no earthquake. Rita has escaped.
And I just won this bear at the carnival, too.
Never mind, Alpha. Bring me 5 teenagers too stupid to understand the cosmic repercussions of their actions.
But there
Yeah,
were
most
so many.
teenagers
Oh, well, I'll
do.
pick those 5.
Yeah, well.
They look diverse.
Thank you for understanding what I did there. Like, I think it might have been Chris Fanero's contribution, is that line in particular.
This is awful. Why aren't we leaving yet? Oh, crap.
Let me tell you what, doing this series, it taught me, it was a crash course in figuring out how to edit video.
I'm gonna win. Greetings, humans.
What the hell are you?
My name is Zordon.
Where's your body, man?
Alpha 5, where was the fat one and the tall one?
You said stupid, not a specific archetype of stupid. You know, this sucks. I want to play Animal Crossing.
Kim was
This
based on
Animal
a
Crossing
specific
will have
person
to
in the
wait
Power
forever
Rangers
to see
fandom
the
who I don't want to
evil
mention,
horses.
but that's why she had
Evil,
very
like Dr.
niche
Evil?
interests at first.
No, I'm the only bald one here. Look behind you and
Not
behold
anymore.
the viewing globe. Alpha turned Sinead O'Connor off first.
Reveal. Ooh, I sure hope it's sexy.
This is Rita. She and her gang of villains want to take over the Earth. She only cares about herself, so she wishes to turn all Earth men into sex slaves.
Exposition.
That's really gross, but what can we do about that?
Because you need a
I can
deep
provide you with
backstory
fantastic
in
dinosaur
your
powers that
90s
conveniently
era
have to
children's
combat Rita's
television shows.
forces. Together you can defeat any of her attempts and become Power Rangers.
Do we have to?
You shut your poor mouth. Anyway, you kids need to pull your pants up, so here are some belts. The buckles also tap into your powers. This is an elephant. No, that's a mastodon.
It was
It's
supposed to be a running
powerful
joke that Zach did not know what a
dinosaur.
mastodon was.
Anyway, the belt buckles will make you colorful, shiny, and stronger. And unstoppable.
But the
fighting
entire
force, the
conceit
mighty
is that
Morphin Power
it's very
Rangers.
much aware that it's a television show.
Mastodon
Zordon's
is
the producer.
dead. When is this tiger? SA?
And like the kids know, but they kind of forget because they're kids and
Look,
they're
we
dumb.
don't have much budget here. These are all the giant robots I could find. They're called Zords, by the way.
Pretty much the
Tigers
running
are
gag for the
dinosaurs,
shows.
alright.
The kids are kind
And
of
I'll show you
stupid.
what
Yeah.
dinosaur powers you each have. Each of you has an individual uniform with a respective color scheme matching the clothing you have on right now. You will now notice that all of your wardrobe will be your respective color. Hope you like pink, whore. Anyway, your dinosaurs are a red Tyrannosaurus, a black Mastodon, a pink chest plate with wings, a blue Triceratops, and a yellow cat with
I don't know
tires
why I
for
kept
hints.
calling Kim
Talk
a
about
whore.
your pussy with tread marks, right, Kim?
Like, you only saw her get with one person the entire run of the show.
Anyway, your individual Zords kind of suck alone, but they can combine to form the mighty Megazord, which costs $44.95 at your local hills. Parents, hint, hint.
Hills. That's where we got it. We got it from Hills. I love that reference. That's where we got it from.
Scrapping enough to bring
Remember we
us
said
to
dated?
Together you can fight. Hold on a
You
second.
ain't finding shit at Hills anymore.
Why am I the black one?
I'm not you want me to
your
swear.
race.
It's fine.
I'm
See ya.
probably going to, so just
Me too.
You can. I
Kim, you're
will.
not black. Go back to patronizing everyone else.
Bong face.
Why do they always want to
When
do
I
it
wrote
the
this, I hadn't
hard
watched
way?
the original show in a very
It's like
long
this
time.
every year.
And that was something I learned very quickly. It's like, the show's not good.
Last week from the
It's a
stock
different, it's a different
It's-
style.
it's a
I loved the
charm.
show when I was a kid. I loved
Oh, I loved it too.
when I was a kid, but, you know,
Hi, I'm Finster, and today I'm joined by
Finster's
my friends.
supposed to
these
be
Clay
Tyler.
Buddies.
it's like when I watched
necessary. No Z squad.
when I watched kids shows
Rolling and
with
Patty,
my
and
children.
working with a Z.
and
Put them in the
sometimes-
oven. Yes, I love that.
Anyway, for the
I was so
time
happy with
here,
myself when I
my
put them in the
co-hosts
oven and
for
mark it
this
with a
week.
Z like in season 2 because they have the Z on them. I was so proud of that line.
Goldar, let those
We watch like current day kids shows with my kids, the younger ones, and sometimes their older siblings will be there. This show's so stupid. It's not the demographic.
Yeah, keep going. Just a little bit.
6-year-olds love
Oh,
this.
yeah. Clean up.
Standard Pokemon battle music.
There's one.
Thanks, Zach. There's
Too many
one.
to handle at once. Vaginal overload. This belt makes me gotta take a. Hey, the belts. Let's get that power
Jason's very
stuff.
into poop jokes early on.
Elephant.
Scary bird thing. Triceratops. Kim's nasty coochie. Belt buckle.
I thought Belt Buckle was so funny.
Zordon, it's all coming together now. Ay, ay, ay.
Good, now to test them for the pilot. Send them to the city where Goldar is ready.
We're gonna stop you, whoever you are, because we're the Power Rangers. Where'd I get wings from? Get them, buddies.
In season 1, at least in the US show, they clipped Goldar's wings and they weren't very clear as to why.
Yeah.
In season 3, gets him back.
Yeah.
Like, this is not, like, okay. This is just me showing, like, look, I'm dubbing it.
I'm doing things. I'm
this winter's well is to be
contributing.
expected. We got
This is where I thought I was going to be like, look, Zed, we're introducing Zed right away. He's also the producer, hence his voice being totally wrong.
Yes, all is as we anticipated. Well done, old friend.
Don't mention it. You stick with me, kid, and we'll keep the series on the air 3, maybe even 5 years.
What a completely spontaneous plot twist.
That's episode 1. I mean, it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. It's definitely something where I knew what the vision was going forward, but like any first episode, it's gonna be like, set it all up.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. Like in general, like like because you're trying to loosely stick with the story of the actual show. And I mean, it's any show, their first pilot is, here's the characters, here's why they're in this situation, and go. So.
But yeah, like I said, it's also hard because I kind of had to make their entire characters from scratch because they're kind of one-dimensional on the real show.
They were kind of one-dimensional on the show, so I made the pink one the whore. I made the nerd still the nerd.
No, he's gay. Like, he started out gay, but then I learned that David Yost is actually gay, so I was like, oh, retcon, let's get rid of that real quick.
Maybe not as obvious.
He wasn't out at the time. I had no way of knowing. And that was a fun conversation I had with him face to face because I met him in 2011 and he knew about this series, which was kind of fun. So that was interesting. People used to watch this. But that's episode 1. The next one we'll do episode 2.
Makes sense.